What do meticulously planned crimes tell us about a criminal? How do authorities identify traits of a psycho killer? And why is it that certain criminals take pleasure in torturing their victims? What is their trigger? On today's episode, we talk about a host of cases from across the globe that touch upon these questions and possibly answer a few of them. This is Prime Crime, a WION special series. I'm your host Dharamjot Kaur. Welcome to the show. In India's northern state of Haryana, something cruel has been unfolding at a Panipat village. Since 2023, a family's children were dying under mysterious circumstances, one after the other. 4 children dead within 2 years. Family members thought it was a tragedy until the 4th death this month. That is when few grew suspicious of something far more sinister happening in the family. Was someone killing innocent children? Turns out it was no outsider, but someone from within the family itself. How did the crime come to light, and who is behind these multiple murders? Let's take a closer look at the story of Haryana's psycho killer. On November 30th and December 1st, the said family were attending a loved one's wedding. Now, the family in question found a 6-year-old girl drowned in a bathtub. But something about the incident did not really seem like an accident. The bathtub in question was shorter than the deceased child's height. So the family grew suspicious. How could this be a tragedy? Family members started putting 2 and 2 together, and this is where the criminal comes in. A woman named Poonam. Now, Poonam is married in this family, and the 6-year-old girl she killed was her cousin's daughter. Poonam became a suspect when people saw her with her clothes wet. When family members called the police and told them this, they began questioning this woman. Soon enough, she admitted to murdering the child. But there is more to the story, and it began more than 2.5 years ago. On January 12, 2023, locals of Bhavad village in Haryana's Sonipat found 2 bodies in an outdoor water tank. Now, the deceased were Poonam's 3-year-old son and her sister-in-law's 7-year-old daughter. This particular water tank in question was 5 feet deep, and so family members thought that this was an accident of sorts. Nobody really suspected anything sinister here. But as it turns out, it was Poonam who had drowned both the children, including her own son. Then, nothing happened for almost 2 years. Now, during this 2-period time, Poonam was also pregnant with another child. And then, another incident unfolded on August 18th this year. This time, it was at a village called Seva, where Poonam was staying at her cousin Deepak's house. Deepak had a 10-year-old daughter. The next morning, on August 19, when a family member went to wake the child up for school, she was nowhere to be found. The family kept searching for her, and eventually they found her body in a small water tank right behind the house. 2 incidents, 2 years apart, 3 children, all dead in the same manner. Poonam convinces family members of the 10-year-old victim against going to the police, legal hassle and whatnot. Onlookers in the village say she also cried the most at the child's death. The murderer herself acting pained by the tragedy. But somewhere down the line, the child's uncle grew suspicious. He accused Poonam of killing the 10-year-old. But the criminal threatened to end her life and cried so much that the family decided against filing a police report. Once again, Poonam escaped. Less than 4 months later, a 4th child lost her life at the hands of this psycho killer who didn't even spare her own child. Poonam confessed to the police about all 4 murders last week. Now, as officials began investigating the case, something caught their attention. There is more to the story. Officials recognized psycho killer traits in Poonam. When police questioned her on motive, she said that she was jealous and irritated by beautiful girls. Authorities are now looking into the criminal mind of this woman as a high-functioning psychopath. Police say Poonam's actions indicate towards a number of such traits, and this is what they have listed out so far. Extreme jealousy of other children, especially girls in this case. An ability to mimic normal behavior. A delusional sense of entitlement. Detailed planning of murders. Complete emotional detachment even from her own child. Poonam's investigation is still on. Soon enough, she will be duly punished for her spine-chilling crimes. But the children won't return. Their lives taken away brutally by a woman whose killer instincts were stronger than her motherly ones.